If someone else directs Stephen King's work, it's phenomenal.
Absolutely.
But no one could have done it like Stanley Kubrick. I mean, he brought us A Clockwork Orange.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the list. I mean,
yeah, phenomenal. Another Malcolm McDowell.
Yes.
Movie there.
Yes.
Yeah, Clockwork Orange, man. I really like Malcolm McDowell. I mean, great actor, but we'll touch base on him, like you said, on another
Loomis.
day.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. But, I mean, I want to jump back to this whole IMDb thing because I'm still not getting the whole idea about where these reviews are coming from and why people are burning these movies up because they're not touching down with me in any way, shape, or form. So what I want everybody to do that listens to this and anybody that you know, tell them to jump on bluntsourcetrauma@gmail.com. Drop us a line. Let us know.
Email.
Yeah, let us know what was about these movies and what we're not seeing, and if we left off anything and you want to put it in there.
Yeah, because I want to know, too, what it is that you love about these movies.
Right. I mean, I want to see it, too, and maybe I can sit down and watch it again.
With a new pair of eyes. Right.
Yeah, exactly. So do us a favor. Like I said, jump on there, bluntsourcetrauma@gmail.com. Drop us a line. You can hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Let us know exactly what's going on. And, we'll pull these emails off. We'll read them on air. If you want us to, let us know in the note. We'll say who it's from and what area you're from. Of course, we're not going to give anybody their address or anything. Because then you might have a slasher at your house. But, let us know and we would be more than happy to read that on air. It'd be incredible. But, I mean, there are so many movies out there. And I want to touch base on a slasher real quick because it was one of my favorite actors that's out there played the main character, and I think it's called Hatchet.
Oh, such a good movie.
Oh, yeah, and the B-flickish movie.
But B-flicks are good.
Oh, B-flicks are incredible. God, I love B-flick horror. There's just something crazy about B-flick horror that just makes you feel good when you watch it. But Kane Hodder.
Right, yes.
Oh, incredible actor. Played Jason, played Hatchet. I mean, he really, really brought something to the character. Victor Crowley from Hatchet, yeah. Incredible movie. And,
and it had a lot of good comedy in it, too.
Oh, it did. It was such a fun movie. And you could just really flow with it because it didn't, if you weren't jumping in your seat.
Well, it kept it lighthearted and comedic. Because of Ben, Joel David Moore played Ben. And to me, he's funny. He has that odd look about him, but they kept it. It was funny and it was scary at the same time.
And then we could bounce off that movie again.
Right.
It had Candyman in it.
Oh, yes, it did.
How could you go wrong with Candyman?
Right.
Did they remake that?
Tony Todd.
Or they're remaking it?
It's not out yet, but it will be. I can't remember the release date. I don't know if I think it's this year.
But Tony Todd, great actor.
Yeah.
Of many, many episodes of Star Trek.
Again, another movie that a lot of the youth don't appreciate. They don't get into it.
Yeah, it kind of. But if you really look at it, it's kind of like an urban version of the myth where you stand in the mirror and you say the person's name 3 times and they come through the mirror and they, so it's kind of like an urban version of that. But man, Tony Todd did so much with it. That was such a good movie.
Oh yeah, it was so scary, and I mean, it's just one in a million.
Absolutely. I mean, it really is. Tony Todd, great actor. We got to give him props on that one. And like you said, another one that the younger generation just doesn't grab the horror part on there. And I kind of wonder if they spend too much time texting during the movie that they don't get wrapped up in it.
Maybe.
Hey, you can't never tell about these things. Yeah.
But Virginia Madsen was good too. She was the leading female in that movie. It all worked. Yeah,
it definitely did. It definitely worked. We were talking about the zombies earlier, and of course there was Return of the Living Dead. And Return of the Living Dead, awesome movie. Also played out really good. I'm kind of wondering, I don't remember the special effects makeup artist. He's done just about everything. He's incredible. He was in
for
30 Days
what
a Night.
What are you talking about right now? Return of the Living Dead?
Return of the Living Dead, yeah. I kind of got stumped on that one. I mean, hellfuck just called me Stumpy because I can't think of his name, but he's like one of the greatest special effects artists that there's ever been. He was in From Dusk Till Dawn as Sex
Great
Pistol.
movie.
Yeah, he
Quentin
was Sex
Tarantino.
Pistol. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But, I can't think of his name for the weirdest part of me. I mean, and he's like one of the most iconic figures, out there as far as special effects goes. But I'm sure we'll come up with his name very, very shortly. But another good movie from Dusk Till Dawn. Quentin Tarantino, of course, always incredible. I don't think he's ever actually made a bad movie. And, his take on a horror movie as far as, from Dusk Till Dawn goes, just incredible. I couldn't, couldn't ask for any more out of him.
Yeah. I had to look it up because I couldn't think of his name. But William Munns was the makeup artist for Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah. Very, very good. Yeah, just like one of the icons as far as, special effects and things as that goes. Really, really good. But I think I was trying to think of another guy's name too. And of course, when you're trying to think of it, it always stumps you and you can't come up with it. But anyhow, moving on. Next subject. I put that one down. There's a lot of movies turning over to like the paranormal. And there's not many paranormal movies out there that really grab me. I mean, can you really think of one right off the top of your head?
Not right off. I like very few, actually, because they've been overdone, and there's not very many out there that intrigue me enough to sit through the entire movie.
Yeah, I feel that way, but then there's a couple that jump out there to me, like Sinister.
Okay, now I'm back. Yes, Sinister. Yes, I have to agree. Yes.
Amazing yes. movie.
The Conjuring.
It was The Conjuring.
Okay, so lately we have had a bunch that were worthy. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And another one that really got me was the Babadook.
That's a good movie.
Oh, such a good movie.
I liked that. I was scared.
Yeah, really good movie. And then
the Babadook.
I'm trying to think of the Warren and Lorraine Bates.
That's The Conjuring.
Is that The Conjuring? Right. And The Conjuring 2?
No, that's
such good movies. Such good movies.
The start of Annabelle. What?
Yeah, Annabelle. It was The Conjuring.
Yeah,
absolutely. The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2. And then, of course, that was from real life events, or, as it was told. I mean, these are real people that they had, as far as the characters that they played in the movies and what they portrayed is actually happening there. And I mean, that was really, really good movies that caught us off guard. But I mean, as far as the paranormal stuff goes, there's only like a handful that really, really got me.
What was the movie with the Tooth Fairy? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you talking about the new one with Netflix where it had the teeth all over it?
No, I'm talking about it came out maybe 10 years ago. I can't remember the name of it. It's not like Tooth Fairy or something like that. It's a horror movie, and I don't know.
Huh. I'm not exactly sure on that one. Yes, I do remember that one. And the lighthouse. The big lighthouse scene at the end of the movie. Very, very good.
What is the name of that movie?
I do not remember the name of that movie, and it's crazy in the day and age that we're in now. We can't find that movie. That movie was really, really good. It was a new take on on an old fairy tale that that of course we all tell all our children and stuff when they're younger. But really, really good movie. But there's just so much that goes on in the horror world these days, and it's hard to really pick through all the good ones that you really see and the bad ones. And I mean,
no one's really putting out horror movies. No one's putting out movies.
Nobody's putting out movies
at
all.
But to go back pre-pandemic,
right?
It was hard to find a good horror movie.
Oh yeah,
not even a foreign horror movie, which I love foreign horror movies.
Oh, I do too.
A French movie, High Tension.
Oh, High Tension was
dubbed
so
in English.
Good.
Superb movie. So scary. So scary.
That movie was just, it
psychologically
got you.
Scary.
Yes. Oh, man. The opening scene of that movie. I mean, I'm not going to give it away, but the first 5 minutes of that movie, I mean, it just kind of throws you completely off in the first 5 minutes.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, the spins and twists, amazing.
Mm-hmm. I Saw the Devil.
Oh, I'm trying to think.
Greatest Korean horror movie. Yes.
That's right. With the hard-coded subtitles on that movie. Phenomenal. And
the cinematography put you there.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of only, I guess there's 3 movies that made me feel like I was there. Like I could smell the air. I could feel the chill. Just it engulfed me. 1 being Gladiator, 2 being Braveheart, and 3 I Saw the Devil. And all 3 of those movies they encompass you. You're like in a little cocoon, just watching your horror movie.
Absolutely, yeah,
That's awesome.
such good movies. Yeah, I mean, if you sit back and you think about it, we have seen like 1 billion horror movies, and it's like one of the biggest
so many
topics.
I can't remember the names.
Oh, I know. It's like they just overrun each other, just kind of cover each other up. But
we need to save some horror talk for another episode.
Well, you think so?
I believe so.
All right. Well, I mean, that sounds like a plan.